Friday, August 3rd, my 35th birthday, and we just arrived at the Waweep campground at Lake Powell. We have the Tesla on one side, the tent set up on the other. Are you gonna sing with me, Steven? Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, The sun is starting to rise. I'm getting my first good looks around this beautiful Lake Powell. Page, Arizona, Tesla supercharger. It's 6:15 in the morning. We came down to a supercharger and look at this. We are
adding
400, more than 400 miles an hour. Look at that cool spider web on the Tesla supercharger.
Yeah.
There's also a crazy bird.
I hear that. It's right there.
Talking shit to me.
Look.
Yeah, that's right, bird. Tesla vehicle charging only. Why, what is this? A poorly parked Dodge. The first loaf of banana bread I've ever made, and I made it for my birthday camping weekend. Lake Powell Resorts and Marinas. Boat tours! Here's all of our boat tour friends. Here's the first glimpse of our boat. Whoa! Look at those fish! Glen Canyon Dam. There it is. We're entering Antelope Canyon. Just turn the boat around. There's Antelope Canyon. Look at this classic kayakers. Look at all that money. Possible rainy weather moving into our uncovered tent. Bye-bye. We gotta walk super fast now because our tent is unprotected. It has started to rain, just a drizzle so far. We're walking as fast as we can. Made it back to the campsite without heavy rain yet. We've walked very fast. Fast walking. Got the rain fly on. Here's Steven's sleeping bag, which, as you can see,
Can you?
I don't know, but slop. It's very wet. This is the wet side of the bed. This is Steven's side. Poor Steven. Here's the swim beach. I'm gonna go swimming. Look, I made a monument to our love, Steven. Yeah. Steven and Kirsten forever.
Drew in the sand.
I drew in the sand. The rocks were already here. Ha ha ha. All right. I jumped in Lake Powell, and it was surprisingly warm. Sea rat scavenging for food. Caw-caw! Carl Hayden Visitor Center. I love visitor centers. This shot sucks. I already know it. But your car's in it, so it's more beautiful. Here we come. National Park Service, which kind of blows my mind because this isn't even like, I don't know, a natural place of Earth. Powering the West, and this is money. Let's try and read this. Read it to me, Steven.
3,532,972,017.
Wildlife poop? Just kidding, it's fake. We're in the museum. I love trees. Colorado River. It's the home of my people. Oh, look at the little turbines. Coming close, look at the people. They're monitoring my work. Here's a cool bridge. This dam is a little bit smaller than the Hoover Dam, but it's a big dam. This might look like a real landscape. Oh, but it's not. Keep off wall. On the Hoover Dam, I jumped on the wall, and I'm never doing that again because I'm pretty sure that guy thought I was going to commit suicide. Looking pretty fly, Steven, in my sunglasses. Look at him. It's like 106 degrees here. It's pretty hot, so instead of eating sandwiches that I have for free, we're going to go out to dinner. Look at that good-looking car. Hot damn. Ha, of course he's backing into that nice shady spot. Oh my God! Look at that, the Luger! Getting ready to start the hike to Horseshoe Bend. It's not very far though, so it should be good. Warning, extreme heat. No sandals. Starting our walk up the trail. Hold my hand. The next stage of the trail. Glad we came early. It's already hot and it's like 7 a.m. Here's the moment of truth. Got to the end of the trail. Yep, sure as shit. Looks just like what I thought it would. Making our way up the hill now. That's why I'm breathing a little heavier. Steady stream of people walking to Horseshoe Bend. So this pack. Most of it was unnecessary. But hey, it's better to have it, I guess. There's the car. It's a good morning walk. Alright, goodbye Lake Powell. You've been fun. Oh, there's another Tesla at the supercharger. So we're here back at the Page Tesla supercharger. We are going to get some charging before we start heading back to Colorado. Bloop. Bloop. How come it's blue? I thought it was supposed to be green.
It's communicating.
Oh.
And then it will start charging soon. Maybe.
I feel like I'm waiting forever.
Yeah, there it goes.
There it goes. Green means charging. My birthday weekend is over, sad face, but it was super fun, and we still have like an 8-hour drive ahead of us. Electric. Coal. Autopilot is driving us home. Steven is monitoring the autopilot that's driving us home. Tesla. Solar farm. So we're on our way home on scenic route 163, and we're coming up to the Utah border. We're in Arizona right now.
And a dust tornado is blowing by.
And a dust tornado is blowing by. Dust tornado! Look at that! Forrest Gump Point. I think this is where he decided to stop running.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
I have elected not to go into the middle of the road because there's going to be tourists in my pictures regardless. Mexican hat rock. Steven is driving us home from Lake Powell. Our next stop is Moab, and right now we have 82 miles of range on the car. It's the first time it's ever been below 100 miles of range. And we have 63 miles to go yet to Moab. When we get there, battery will be at 18%. Tesla wind farm. 43 miles of range, and we made it to Moab. And we made it to the superchargers.
Yeah.
Just plugged in the Moab supercharger. We're watching that number go up. Wow, we've already got a mile. That is so cool. Right now we're just gonna go eat some food and let the car charge. We just finished charging in Moab. We sat there 40 minutes, and we've got 280 miles, plenty to get us home. Passing over the state line back into colorful Colorado. So Steven was driving and decided to accelerate fast past the semi-truck before it moved over to past these other semi-trucks. And all of a sudden, his auto steer was all merp, 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 merp. Now it says this: auto steer unavailable for the rest of this drive. Driver exceeded autopilot max speed. Last leg of the drive, and poor Steven has no autopilot. Home sweet home after a perfect birthday weekend.